When I first played the Dusty Trip, I was full of excitement and became determined to reach the end. What I didn't expect was the loneliness this journey would dawn upon me, exploring the sheer emptiness of what was once a civilization before its demise. I was taught valuable lessons of patience, scarcity, and appreciation of what I had. This is my story. As I put the card together, I had a plan to just drive down the ragged road and enjoy the landscape. When I saw the doggo painting, I just had to take it with me.
Stay right there, doggy. Wish me luck.
After starting the car, the darkness engulfed me in anxiety, reminding me of how important streetlights were. I swerved after seeing what I thought was a person. Then lightning struck my car. I didn't know what else to do, so I hit the gas. I pushed it as far as it can go, then I drove into a rock. One final strike of nature's anger left my vehicle unusable. After putting back the tires and radiator, I tried turning it back on, but it failed, so I restarted. I was back on the road again, but this time I had a plan. When a violent storm creeped up on me again, I jumped out the car and watched it flee to safety. I taunted the storm.
You wanted me? Then come and get me.
The storm didn't want me to live, but I dodged each strike. After a few close calls, it gave up and went away. I traveled on foot, hoping to see the rusted machine. I started to lose hope, then I found her.
Is that... No way. I thought I lost you. I did not want to restart.
After driving for a while, a sandstorm swept the wasteland. I found a sign and parked behind it, waiting for it to pass since I didn't want the car to get damaged. Eventually, I found a lighthouse and investigated it. I saw someone and thought he was friendly, but he was an aggressive mutant. I thought I would die until I found a gun. I turned it around as my hands shook in fear. I kept firing until he stopped moving. While driving in the dark, the lights died and I was alone in the endless darkness. When the sun rose up, I suddenly realized I needed gas.
Don't give up, baby. Come on. Wait, that's a gas station. Holy shit, I'm saved.
I lured the mutant far away so I can grab water and gas. As I fixed my car, the sun rose. It was a sign that everything will be alright, that my hard work would finally pay off. I parked closer and made sure not to disturb the enemy so I can use all the gas. I tried filling up the container for emergencies. Then suddenly a van sped toward me and took it away. My heart was beating fast as sweat poured down my face after the jump scare. I trapped the mutant in the well and finished filling up the tank. After leaving, I found a house with 2 mutants in it. I knew it was a death trap, but I needed supplies, so I took the risk. I ran into the room hoping there was a gun. God blessed me with an AK-47 and I killed them both. A tornado appeared, so I drove around the tornado and kept driving. I found a store and tried to investigate it, but then the game crashed.
No, come on, man. After everything?
I was ready for my last final ride, which was something I would never forget. This time I left the doors off to save time, marched through the storm with confidence. I arrived at the store to take care of business, shot it up with the AK and took the supplies. Something inside me awakened. It was courage. I wasn't going to let this game snuff out my willpower. After hunting down each mutant, I loaded up my car with supplies and TNT, blowing up anything in my way. When I ran out of gas, did I give up? No. I walked, mile after mile, in darkness, even with none in sight. I didn't give up, until finally I found it. On the way back, I realized how important it was to make most of what I had, to never give up. I drove farther than I did before. That's when I came across the bridge. It hanged over the canyon, with only planks to support my car over the large holes. I drove with caution, flying over each ramp until my car flipped over at the end, nearly falling off the bridge to my death. I thought this was it, that my journey would end here. But I didn't come this far for nothing, so I got out to flip the car. 15 minutes passed and I was still unsuccessful. I didn't give up, and that's when patience paid off.
Come on, you can do it. Again, almost there. Never back down, never what? Never give up!
What was supposed to be the end sparked a new beginning. I was a changed man, appreciating every struggle, pain, and sweat, cause this was it. The storm heard of my victory and covered the empty land. It planned to stay there for the rest of the journey. I didn't care. I was blessed with countless of supplies every stop. In the darkness, I searched for supplies and accidentally grabbed a container full of nuclear waste.
What the fuck? No. Am I going to die? I can't let it end here.
I pushed the gas and sped off into the unknown. Whatever awaited me, I was ready. Then suddenly I saw the military. They opened fire, and with no doors to shield me from the bullets, I kept getting hit, each bullet digging into my flesh as my car took damage. I wasn't giving up, neither was she. She spinned her wheels faster than before, dodging every obstacle, drifting through every sharp turn. Bullets screamed through the sky. They wanted me dead, a lonely man that had nothing left but his trusted beast. By the act of God, I finally reached the end, leaving behind the chaos. We finally reached the straight roads, but we were tired. After everything we've been through, our energy was drained. The toxic nuclear waste was getting worse. We won, but at what cost? The wasteland seemed to stretch forever, never to end.
Well, this is it. I can't keep going. I'm tired. How about it, girl? Ready for one final ride?
We went towards the mountains for our last final hurrah. I may never know what was at the end, but I did know one thing. It was one hell of a ride. Anyways, this is Deaf is Plenty, signing out. See you in the next video.